When I bought the empty lot next to my house, I had big dreams for it. Maybe a workshop, maybe a garden, maybe a small guest house one day. For now, it was just an open patch of gravel with a private property. No parking sign posted clearly at the entrance. Simple enough, right? Wrong. Because my neighborhood has an HOA, and worse, my neighborhood has Karen. Karen is the HOA's self-proclaimed parking enforcement officer. She lives 3 doors down and patrols the street daily like a mall cop with a vendetta. Her specialty? Harassing anyone who parks even an inch over a line, or in my case, not parking at all. Started small. I'd come home and see a strange car sitting in my lot. I'd knock on the nearest door, find some confused guest, and ask them politely to move. They'd always say, "Karen said we could park here." So I confronted her. "Karen," I said, "my lot isn't for guest parking. It's private. Stop telling people they can use it." She sniffed like I'd offended her royal decree. "Well, you're not using it. It's an eyesore anyway. I'm doing the neighborhood a favor." I reminded her, nicely at first, that it's my land, my taxes, my rules. She just waved me off and told me to be a good neighbor. When I found oil stains on the gravel and a few beer cans tossed in the bushes, I'd had enough. I posted bigger signs. Karen tore them down. I left polite notes on windshields. Karen called them harassment and left me a warning letter from the HOA about disrupting community harmony. That's when I decided to fight fire with fire. One Friday night, after the last random minivan pulled away, I got to work. I installed a row of retractable spike strips just under the gravel. I wired up motion-detecting cameras on my fence posts, all pointing at the lot. I made sure there were bright signs that read, "Private property, tire damage risk. Under surveillance, trespassers will be towed." Saturday morning, I grabbed a cup of coffee and waited. Sure enough, around noon, Karen came marching down the sidewalk with 2 confused houseguests in tow. She waved at my lot like a proud landlord. They pulled right in, boom, front tires right over the spikes. PSSSSSSSHT. Both front tires deflated in seconds. I stepped out, coffee mug in hand, and gave them my best innocent smile. "Oh no," I said. "Did you not see the signs?" Karen turned the color of a tomato left in the sun too long. "You can't do this. This is illegal." I pointed at the blinking camera. "Actually, it's fully legal. It's my property. I warned you. The cameras recorded you instructing them to park here. I'll be emailing the HOA and the police if you want to push it." The guests were horrified. Karen tried to bluster about lawsuits, but when she realized I had it all on tape, her trespassing, her giving permission for something she didn't own, she knew she was cooked. The HOA had no choice but to side with me. They issued Karen a formal warning for abuse of authority and spreading misinformation. The guests had to pay for their own tows and new tires, though I felt bad enough to help them call a tow truck. Now, not a single car parks in my lot anymore. The signs are still up, the spikes still ready, and the cameras rolling 24/7. Karen walks by now pretending not to see me. Funny how quickly an eyesore turns invisible once it bites back.